Hi, I'm Christy Bright, the Conscious Canine Trainer, and I want to tell you guys today 3 different ways that you can actually help your dog stop the whining. The whining can get so frustrating, so I hear you. Thanks for watching. I'm going to change your life today because that whining can get under your skin. It's like nails on a chalkboard because it doesn't stop. And it's so frustrating. I get it. You just want to love on your dog. You just want everything to be peaceful, but you're looking for answers right now, and I have them for you. I am also I'm going to show you guys something that's really important, a special technique that most people do not talk about, and most people don't even know about it. So I'm going to share that with you. I was working with some friends the other day, and I was at a birthday party for some colleagues, and they actually got this dog from a shelter, and it was such a sweet little dog. It was kind of like a lab mix, and he was wondering, he figured out how to start whining to get attention because they got him to stop barking, and I knew about the barking issue. So we had, fixed that a while ago, but now his dog Lucky started whining in the crate even, so that they couldn't really do anything about it, and it was almost like a whistle. And so during the party, the dog is whistling. They put the dog away because he's very hyper and excited, and they wanted to make sure he was calm before they let him out. But instead of barking, he figured out how to whistle to get attention and howl a little bit, whine. And it was really interesting because nobody knew what to do about it, but I offered to help them with Lucky because I could see that they were getting stressed out. I mean, it was their party, and he was embarrassing them, and he wouldn't stop. So I showed them a few different things because they had done everything. They used the squirt bottle, and they shook the crate, and they did all kinds of things, and nothing was really working and staying. So the first thing I asked them to do is to make sure that people were not going into that area right away. You know what I mean? So we wanted to move the crate out of the walkway area because we're not trying to make it harder on Lucky. We're just trying to teach him that calmness actually gets privileges, not demands and whistles and whines and barks and all that kind of stuff. So we moved him to, another room, and then he was quiet for a little bit, and then he started whistling and whining again. And then the second thing is to make sure not to go in there when your dog is whining. That is so key because everybody wants to go in there and handle the issue. But you don't want to give in to that demand because remember, that's attention. Even if it's negative attention, it's attention because he's whining and he's getting your attention. He's pulling you away from the party. So I taught them to just ignore the whining for now and wait for him to stop. Even if it's for 30 seconds, just wait for him to stop. And the third most important thing, and nobody talks about, is dogs count on the fact that you don't have control in the crate. So we don't want that to be the case, and it's very easy to change that. We put a leash and a collar on him in the crate. Now, he's in a room where the door's open. So, people are around in the party and everything, just a regular collar with a leash, because we want him to know that we actually do have control of the situation. You take the leash and put it on the collar, and then you string the leash outside of the crate. That way, when he does start whining again, you can go in and you can tug the collar, say no, and then walk out of the room. And you would not believe, because the mama dog would come over there and nip them. If they were barking, whining, getting out of sorts or whatever, the mom would go over there and bite them on the neck. That's her way of disciplining the dogs. So if you put the collar on and the leash on, then he knows he's got accountability. If you go over there, you say no, and you just tug on the leash, do it one time, and then walk away. Have faith in your dog that he's going to get it. It might take 3 or 4 times, and he might test you a little bit with like that, but don't wait until it gets to 100. Go in there, do a little tug. It should probably take maybe 2 or 3 times. And you would be shocked at how quickly the dogs understand that, wait a minute, you do have control in the crate. If you go to this link, you can get my free puppy training course. And I'm really excited that you guys tuned in to the Christy Bright channel because I'm going to be doing more videos
on whining to help you guys in all kinds of different areas. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and then hit the subscribe button. Click on that notification bell. That way you'll be the first to have access to the new releases. In the next video, I'm going to be covering pawing, so stay connected. Remember to click on the link below, and that will give you free VIP access to my 10-part series covering barking, whining, jumping, chewing, nipping, come command, pulling on the leash, potty training, everything, pawing, panting, everything you can imagine. And then remember to leave me a question below, and I might make a video just for you and your dog.